Now, hello peeps, it's Man Mechanic here. Just let you know that I am now at Glenfinnan. Just let you know that Frida is taking a little rest at the moment, so I've come in my car. So now, listen, I've got an apology to make. Now, one of my videos, Battle of Culloden, I got the dates wrong, and it actually wasn't 1745. It was actually the 16th of August, 1746. So, story of my life. I'll get there, but maybe the wrong year. Anyway, here we are at Glenfinnan. Now, this is really a quite important part of the history of the Jacobites. Now, on the 19th of August, 1745, this is where I got the 45 from, right? Bonnie Prince Charlie came over from France. You know, remember the little Italian? Ooh. Anyway, so he came over from France to get a rising of the Jacobites to overthrow the government and to grab back the British crown or the English crown, right, and have it for himself. Now, these guys did quite well. Within a year, they fought, or they invaded England and got all the way down to Derby, where they stopped and went, what are we going to do now? Do we have a cup of tea? Do we have this? Do we have that? Do we have a little chat? Do we have a little session, or what do we do? And then they decided, no, this is not going to work for us. This isn't going to happen. So they decided to make their way back to Scotland, where what happened, we all know what happened then. The Battle of Culloden, 16th of August, 1745. In a 2-hour rout, they got absolutely trounced, and then he got then sent back to France, and never ever to set foot on Scottish soil. But this is where it all began. 19th of August, 1745. Now, what actually happened was, he then came down that major lake just there, loch, okay? He then met up, or was trying to meet up, with his fellow clansmen. We're talking about the Stuarts, the Campbells, the Mackays, even Mr. MacDonald, who then brought his burger bar with him. And we all know what happened then. So really, McDonald's never actually started in America. It started right here. But no one ever admits that. But anyway, so we had Ronald McDonald, you had the Campbells, the Stuarts, the Mackays, the McDougals, the McDougals, the McDingles, the McDangles. And they all come over in 1745 and met on those hills there. All those great big hills there. Okay? Now, when he first turned up, Mr. Bonnie Prince Charlie, no one met him. There was no one here. So he thought, oh, really? The uprising is not going to happen. It's all going to go wrong. I've made a blundering mistake, and everything's going to go pear-shaped. But after a few hours, they all started to appear on all those hills and mountainsides, and they all met up. And they all then said to Mr. MacDonald, the old clansman MacDonald, I fancy a burger. And he went, now that's a great idea. Let's start making burgers. So that's what happened. It's great, isn't it? Anyway, so this is where it all started, the Jacobite uprising of 1745. Like I say, they got as far as Derby in England. They invaded England, got as far as Derby, said to ourselves, oh, I don't know what's going on here. Came back to Scotland again, ended up at the Battle of Culloden in 1746, where it all ended. Anyway, that's a little history lesson for you there. Anyway, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later on. Toodaloo!